Hey everyone, Gwen the Recovering Witch here, and I'm back. Today's video, I am doing a tarot unboxing video. I thought it would be really nice to do before we get into the shopping gear for the holidays, whatever you celebrate. But I know a lot of the big corporations are doing like their sales, but like for me, including myself as a small business owner, we're trying to make sure that we get our support out there. And so today I am doing an unboxing of a tarot deck that my friend Jerry Mastrin has created this year. She has a company that is called Mystikaia Moon, and this is the Mystical Moon tarot deck that you can find on Amazon. I will be sure to have the link down below if you'd like to purchase one for yourself or for someone else that you're thinking of that would enjoy this. And we are going to go over this deck and see what's included inside of it and check out the artwork. So let's dive in. We have the bag with Jerry's company on the front. The tarot bag is the Mystikaia Moon is the name of her company. And so it's like in a satin kind of feel bag. And it has like this really pretty like gold color ribbon. So let's go ahead and open it. Okay, and then on the bottom here, let's see. And she included a crystal. So each tarot bag comes with a clear quartz crystal. And I want to talk about this for a minute because I teach a tarot class, and I did make in the beginner course of it that I do feel like with your tarot decks that when you build a relationship with them, it's really important that they have like a home. And so, because you're treating your cards like your BFF, right? So it does have a tarot bag, which I find really awesome. And then it also has a clear quartz. So however you program the cards, whether it's to help with that energy or intention or clearing out, whatever it is, I have talked about placing a crystal with the cards that you use frequently, whether to clear out and cleanse the energy or however you're programming it to work with your cards. She also has the Mystical Moon Tarot Deck Guidebook that goes along with it for the readings. And then I really love, it's a black deck in color, and on the back of it, it has that gold foil here. Okay. So let's start off with the major arcana, right? So let's see. What I love is just how simple it is. It's very minimalistic. It doesn't have the gold foil on the front though, but it does have the black, and then it has like the gold kind of antique gold color to it. So we have the Fool here, the Magician, and I like how she has the elements, still the 4 elements of the Magician here. And you don't even need the snake because it's like the hands are kind of doing like this serpenty kind of feel to it, and also like an infinity, like it's still connected. You have the High Priestess, the Empress. I thought that was really pretty. She showed me these cards while they were starting to get made, and I probably will have an interview with Jerry, just what she thought about the whole process of creating her own tarot deck. If anybody is even interested, or maybe thought maybe it's something in the back of their mind that they want to do. Here's the Emperor, which I find really interesting because you have the Empress. She's very much in the life. And then you have really more the Emperor as the representation of death with the skull. So that'd actually be a really cool question to ask her about. Okay. Because everyone has like their own personal meaning to the cards. We have the Hierophant. What I like is that there's no representation of male or female, and we have the connection with the keys. So that's really cool. The Lovers. It's a pretty card. We have the Chariot and the representation of the horse, and then the wheel. So I thought that was really like nice and simple. I'm still getting the point across. The Strength card, this one I love because even though the main character, the female, is not there to tame the lion already looks like it's tamed. So I thought that was really cool, and it still has the infinity on it. We have the Hermit. Again, no specific person hermit here playing the role, but we do have the Lantern for shining on wisdom and solitude. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. I thought that was really interesting with the koi fish, because the koi fish are about prosperity and fortune. So that's a really nice different take on that. We have Justice balancing the scales and the sword. We have the Hanged Man as a bat. Isn't that so cute? Look at that. The Death card, which I really like that one. Temperance. The Devil. This is my Capricorn card. I do like that here. Oh, and then also instead of having the male and the female, it is actually the representational signs of that, like they would, and they're still bound by chains. So again, this is really nice and very simple and very easy. The Tower. Everyone loves the Tower. Just kidding. We have the Star. I love the pretty bird on that. It's really pretty. We have the Moon. I like the wolf on the moon. Typically the Moon card has two of them, but I like how she has the symbolism of one. Yeah, like that's really awesome. I just like how it's just kind of, it's got the white, but there's still like that dark of the two side here. We have the Sun, representation of Leo. I like that. Judgment. I thought this was really cool because the trumpet, it was the main focal point for Judgment as far as like the Rider-Waite Smith deck, and how it's presented. Like that, it is a focal point on that card, but instead of having like the whole imagery of the scene and like the angel, it's just like the angel wing and the trumpet. So I thought that was really cool. And then we have the World, and so it's continuous. She's got the snake there, and she still has all of the elements or the suits, symbolisms on there. So I thought that was really interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the Ace of Wands is what she starts off with in the book after the major arcana. I do find this deck, if you kind of have a hard time with the imagery of it, it's really good for those that are into numerology. It kind of goes back into that influence of the Tarot de Marseille kind of deck. If you know the history about it and things like that, like this I love because it was very minimalistic. It's almost like reading like playing cards, because that's how it kind of starts off with that. But I do like how she still has like the main points of the imagery and the motion. So Three of Wands, it does talk about like having journeys. So she has like the ship there, or waiting for the ship to come in. We have Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, 7, 8 of Wands, 9, and 10. I like how it's kind of like got that straw, the tick off for like the strikes, I guess. So yeah, that's really cool. Then we have the King of Wands. We've got the Leo here. Oh, and the elemental as well too, because with the wands, it has more of a fiery energy. We all know that wands, well, some of us who don't know, or if you're learning tarot, wands are for the element of fire, and it expresses action. So I thought that's really cool within the cards that she has the representation of that for the movement. We have the Knight, Page of Wands. We have Cups. Cups are a representation of water, the element of water. Two of Cups. Three of Cups, how they're conjoined together. Four of Cups. We all know that one, the party foul. When one's down, that's a sad day. And then we have the Five of Cups, and so you have 3 turned over, but you still have the 2 in the back. More so like finding the gratitude in the things you have. Okay. Six of Cups stacked together. Seven of Cups, I always typically get that a lot as far as like making decisions and not making the wrong one. And so they still have the representation in the cups there. Eight of Cups, going and leaving behind, going on a new journey. Nine of Cups, I do like this with the koi fish. Very prosperous card. 10 of Cups. And remember, since it's the element of water she used, I guess later on as she got higher in the deck, she's starting to use a different representation for the element of water. So she started using fish, which is really awesome. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups. I like the horse on there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful. I like that. Page of Cups. Ace of Swords. So we're going into that suit there. Two of Swords. Direction. Symbolism. Three of Swords. I took a tarot class online. If you are just really interested about learning the history, like I said, and I do cover that a bit in my class. I was talking, there is rune soup, and what stuck with me is nobody likes swords because swords hurt and they kill. And that's basically what it is. It's the swords. They're very much like trying cards. They are a representation of air, and thoughts, communication for me. We have Five of Swords. Six of Swords with the boat traveling. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. So then we have the person representation here feeling trapped and blinded. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. So we have the completion again. And a death to something. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords. She's still putting in that element of the air with the wing. Page of Swords. I like how this is just a cloud. That's really cool. It's really, really cool. And then the last suit, we have Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. And she has a representation more so with flowers. Got 2 Pentacles. Because Pentacles is an earth element. Very sturdy and stable. 3 Pentacles. 4 Pentacles. 5. I'd be interested to know what she thought about this one with the 5 of Pentacles. I'll probably look in the meanings of the book for just a minute. I'll put this one to the side here. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love cards that when they go into Pentacles, they have the representations of cows, heifers, bulls. That all means prosperity in different cultures with a representation of that animal. Have the Knight of Pentacles, still representation of the bull, cattle for prosperity, and Page of Pentacles. All right, let's look for the meaning of this 5 of Pentacles in this book here with the flame. But as you can see, here's the book. She has the Mystical Moon Tarot listed there for this deck, what it's called. And it still has like the gold and still some of the artwork that corresponds with the card there. And where you can find, okay, how to use the cards. The tarot is a call to harness the power of symbols and connect with your intuitive wisdom. Traditional full tarot positions. Tarot is used for inspiration, guidance, and self-understanding, healing, and prediction. What I do like over here, she did list that if you're beginning in tarot, the definitions of major arcana is the greater mysteries of life, and then also the minor arcana as the lesser mysteries. So again, the minor, they do kind of represent the details as far as the little details in the everyday life, and the major arcana are the big things that we need to pay attention to. She talks about the upright positions and polar opposites, like if you're reading as far as reversals or upright position. Goes into major arcana. And then she gives both meanings for the cards there. Okay, so let's look up for this Five of Pentacles here. Okay. You're going through a momentary financial setback or a bad turn of events. You're feeling lonely and scared, and you've been left out in the cold. Recognize that this is simply a blip on the radar, that all of this too will pass. In reverse, difficult times are passing us by. You're getting back on your feet after a financial setback or conquering difficulties. There has been a good shift in your situation, which could indicate an improvement in your relationship, finances, or luck. It's possible that you have found a new workplace that appreciates what you do, or that your romantic life is better. Keep an eye out for opportunities. So I guess it's really more so with the light of feeling kind of like out in the cold. Some of the cards that I use, what is it called? The Light Seers Tarot. I use that pretty often. It's a person that's sitting on the floor. And then it has like the Five Pentacles behind her and a key. And so she looks very lonely, hopeless, but I guess the light with the candle like this represents the hope. So I think I'm going to pull some of the imagery and see what Jerry was thinking with the cards, because anytime somebody comes up with their own interpretation or representation of that card, it's really cool to kind of get their take of what the imagery was like and what they wanted the card to be like. So that'd be really cool. Well guys, that's a wrap. I really hope that you enjoyed the unboxing of this video for the Mystical Moon Tarot deck for my friend Jerry Masterin, who has the company called Mystikaia Moon. Again, I will make that information available down below if you'd like to get a deck for yourself. I forgot to mention the way that these cards move. I know that if you are a collector of tarot like me, or any other cards that you might purchase, these actually move very well to shuffle. On the texture, it's just very light. They got a little bit of a flimsiness to them, but they're really sturdy. But they're just so easy to move around. They don't actually stick to one another. So that's really, really nice. And they actually fit very comfortable in the hand while you're shuffling. So I honestly feel like that if you are starting to learn tarot, this is a really great deck for you to start with and learn. And she makes it the focal point without so much for it being a minimalistic deck. She makes the focal points of the card meanings for you just to really see. You can learn by numerology with this deck. There's a lot of influence on that. And also learning the other meanings behind the different suits along with that as well. Like we were talking about the elements. She has that representation there as well. So I will make sure to have that information down below, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.